Happy Monday, everybody. Coach Tabor here at Afterburn Performance. Today we're going to talk about shoulder mobility and just overall shoulder health as a topic. It's a great thing you need to work on to try to keep that mobile and keep it working to try to be able to do your pressing movements, things like that. Not everyone's great at it, and that's really leads to compensations in different areas. So if you have really poor shoulder mobility and try to do a press, we'll do either one or two things. We'll either be able to not press out straight in front, but most people will try to actually get there by pressing straight up towards the ceiling but arching their spine. So then that's where something like low back pain can come into play because you have limited shoulder mobility. So just because you had some areas that aren't quite mobile enough, it can give you different issues in different areas. So just because your back hurts doesn't mean you need to do back exercises. Maybe it means you fix your shoulder or fix your hip or fix your knee or something like that. So something to keep in mind going forward. Make sure you get someone to check that out for you. So I'm gonna get set up and we'll move on. So today's mobility task is a back to wall shoulder flexion. So what that is you're gonna have your back up against the wall. It's very much like wall slides that we had in a previous video. So you're gonna have your feet about hip width apart. You're gonna sit yourself down, crush the midsection so we have a very limited arch, right? If you're kind of in that arch position like this, and have a really big bow in your back, like you're twerking, then it probably isn't working for you. So remember, if you're twerking, it ain't working. Midsection is nice and tight. Hands are to the side. Level 1 is going to try to bring the thumbs straight up to the wall and touch. If you can do that, no problem. That's great. Move on to level 2, which is have the thumbs tucked to the side like this. Bring it straight over the wall. Again, keeping that midsection crushed and touch. That's awesome if you can do that one. Level 3, the final level, is trying to bring that hand right over top of it, having the back of your hands touch the wall, palms facing out. And then it's going to be a little bit more challenging to do. So even there, I'm a little bit short, so apparently I need to work on my shoulder mobility too. So try to bring the wrists and arm right towards the wall as we touch back and forth, trying to improve that function and actively making the muscle tissue get there. If you can't get there as a part of your routine, or part of your mobility routine at the current moment, then by all means go back, take a look at some of our foam rolling series of how you can try to loosen up that area before you even get started doing your stretching and that mid-back and shoulder region, so that way the tissue can relax and allow you to actually get in that position. That was back to wall shoulder flexion, everybody. A great exercise you can try to add into your routine, either pre-workout or during your workout as kind of active recovery to improve your shoulder mobility. If you can't currently get this arm straight overhead, that's not a big deal. You can still do pressing options. On our YouTube page, you can go look up the shoulder section or vertical push section, and it has a whole playlist there of different presses you can do. And what you're looking for is a high incline shoulder press or bench shoulder press and landmine press. So it allows you to press the weight up in front or even up to the side, but you're not gonna have that coming straight over top. So you can still get a pressing motion even though you're not actually able to get that range yet, and then progress as you go along to getting your range back before you actually do overhead pressing. So if you can't do this and bring the arm straight up by the side and get your ear, then you're not ready for pressing at this point, and use one of those options to try out before you get there. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Share, like if you want to pass this on to somebody who might have some issues with low back or shoulders. And if you have any questions, let us know. Have a great week, everybody.
Hi everyone, Coach Tabor here. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to stay up to date with what's going on at Afterburn Performance, please take some time, go like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. If you want to see more weekly content from myself here, Coach Tabor, then subscribe to our YouTube page and I'll be putting out videos weekly. Thank you so much for watching and have a great week.